Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at your spirit animal messages. So what messages do your spirit animals or spirit guides have to tell you today? So if you've never taken part in a pick a card reading, I'll just give you a brief rundown of how it works. All you need to do is choose one of these 5 piles. I will let you know which numbers they are in a moment. Once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the timestamps to your chosen pile. You click on the timestamp, you go to your reading. So these are general messages for the collective. So some of it may resonate, some of it may not. But most of the time they come out pretty damn accurate, especially by your comments. So let's get straight to it. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So go ahead and make your choice. You may be drawn to a number, you may be drawn to a specific pile that you see. Just go with your gut. What is your gut instinct? Okay, so before I get to the readings, I just want to say a quick thank you because I always want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you and how much I appreciate your support. I have decided to close down my Instagram, so if any of you do follow me over there, you will have seen that I've decided to let that go because it wasn't good for me, it wasn't serving me, and I didn't enjoy it. And I only want to do what I enjoy, and I really do love YouTube, and it's something that I've really grown to love over time, and a lot of that love is coming from you guys and for all of your support. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me, for all of your kind words, and I'm so glad that I can help give you some insight into your situations or give you a bit of clarity and peace, because that's all I want to do, is to make people feel calm. So it does free up some more time for me for YouTube, so I can start recording more, posting more, especially when my daughter goes back to school. Obviously she's been off since, well, what was it, April? It's been a long time. And I can't just work all the time. You know, when she's around, I have to be a mother. That's my top priority. But things will start to ease off, I hope, although the astrology can say some other restrictions may come in soon, but you know, that's for another day. However, it does mean, like I said, I will be posting more, but I also will be opening up for private readings soon. So just keep an eye out. I will announce it when I am ready, because I want to make sure I have the time and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. And at this time, I just don't have the time. But when I do, I will let all of you know. So, okay, let me get straight to the reading. We're going to start with group number 1. Okay, so group 1, your spirit animal messages. So your animal is Crane. Surrender, let go of limiting beliefs, be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. Okay, I knew there'd be a bird one in here somewhere. Oh my God, eagle medicine. Wow, okay. And then we have the second chakra, which is reversed here. So immediately here with the second chakra being reversed, you may be going through some kind of emotional disturbance or emotional upheaval. I feel there's definitely something, there could be a disconnection here as well, because this is a lot of air energy here. With the birds, there's a lot of bird dominant energy here with the eagle and with the crane. I'm going to read the description to this card in a moment, but these are just my initial feelings. There's a sense of needing freedom. This is to do with your higher chakras as well, and this being up in the air, being confused, wanting to break free. And it may be wanting to break free from the emotional chains, something that you felt emotionally tied to here and maybe didn't make you so happy, and now you want to just surrender and let go. And I feel like you're really transitioning and walking through a door right now. It's like a door has opened and you've walked through it, and you may have had to end something in order for this new beginning to start, but this definitely feels very transformative for you. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards in a moment, but I'm just going to read the crane message for you. The crane brings the message of a more expansive way of thinking. Don't limit yourself to what you've been led to believe, as we are limitless as the sky. Don't think small. Set your sights high and soar gracefully like the crane, who is the spirit totem for longevity, grace, and spiritual creativity. This expansion and path to awareness brings much change. You are asked to witness the power of your emotions, to be aware of them and to let go. It is hard and it takes practice. We shall shatter old paradigms and outdated patterns within us. You are the path to remembering your divinity. The only thing to remember in this, you are limitless. Crystal companions, fairy stone, selenite, silver leaf, jasper. So if you have any of those crystals, they may be useful to you at this time. But I happen to love the film Limitless. I don't know how many of you may have seen it, but that is such a, I don't know, it just always gives me these, gives me some drive to think we are limitless. It's all about your perception and your mind. The power of your mind is incredible if you put it into practice. And that may be where you are at this point, realizing that you can let go of these limiting self-beliefs and that you can move on to something more positive. You can change your mindset. And I feel that's maybe where you are, in a change of mindset. So I'm just going to pull some tarot now as well and see what the messages are coming through for you, group 1. I'm seeing and feeling the number 9 here as well. Okay, so we have the 3 of Coins. Page of Swords reversed. The Tower, wow. Yeah, so you really have been through something major here, group 1. This is something that made either your world feel like it fell down, something really collapsed. But through this really difficult and explosive time, this could have been an argument or something really volatile, or this could have been something that was internal, this disruption that you felt inside. But you have learned something from this. I really do feel that there is a big, big lesson that you have learned from this. It's quite monumental. I feel like this is something significant to you. I feel like you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's no way this can be shrouded in any kind of confusion or mystery here. I feel like you know exactly what this Tower moment is. But if you're still kind of stuck here in the Tower, just know that you are learning from this, and maybe you start to learn something new about yourself, new about your life's path, your work, your relationships. I feel like that definitely things have changed for you. And I see you letting your guard down, deciding to be a little more open, even your communication. Or with your mind, you're going to have more clarity in your mind, and you're breaking down barriers. You are really going through it, group 1. I feel for you. So let's put a little bit of fire here. Tarot del Fuego. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers in reverse. King of Swords reversed. Yes, so I definitely feel that there has been some kind of a separation or an argument with somebody. This could be with a romantic partner, or a friend or a family member, or even something that you felt very, very connected to. Even if that was your work, it doesn't matter. With the Lovers, it's something that there was almost this mutual connection where things worked really intensely for a while, but being reversed, something has come to an end or has paused here. And with the King of Swords, you could be dealing with this King of Swords energy, someone who's being cold, harsh, mean with their words, quite cut off, even maybe giving you the silent treatment. Reverse, that never makes more sense. Maybe you're the one that's acting out in that way. But I see things changing here with the Wheel of Fortune. That brings in change. It again brings in transformation. It's a new start, and it's a new karmic cycle for you. So this energy is really tough over on this side. I feel this is heavy. This is intense on an emotional level and on a physical level. But we're moving through here. I feel like this is kind of present. This is where we are now. Or this is where you're about to be, okay? You're about to come to a place where you're learning. You could even start learning something brand new in work. But I definitely feel there's an internal lesson that has been learned for you here. And you found your freedom, okay? Or you're on your way to finding your freedom. You're going to be soaring like this eagle. And the eagle is powerful. You know, I think it's one of the biggest birds there is. I mean, I'm no expert in birds. I don't know if ostriches count or flamingos or whatever, but you know, birds of prey, maybe birds of prey. I mean, you know, they are powerful, they are strong, they are sort of top of the pile, so to speak. So I feel that this is where you're headed. You are headed to soar high. You are headed to higher places, to a higher expansive consciousness in your mind. Again, you are limitless, but I do feel that whatever you are doing here, whether this is more relationship based for you, but I feel like it's really going to filter into every way and every part of your life, and you're going to be looking at things differently. And I think that people are really going to admire you. It's like you are more of a pioneer. You're not a follower. You are a leader. And I think you're going to be coming into that leader-like energy, which is nice. So I'm just going to pull some of these. Okay, so we have the 7th house. That's the astrological house. I'll explain in a moment. Be silent. Okay. Okay, stay present. So with be present or stay present, you may have been dealing with a lot of anxiety, and I think this Tower moment here definitely has caused you a lot of anxiety. It's like you feel it in the pit of your stomach. It's just been sort of whirring round and round, and it's been uncomfortable for you. And I feel that being in a place of silence will really help you right now. Just taking a step back, not thinking, not overthinking this situation, just understanding and processing that this is all meant to happen for a reason, and sometimes you just need to detach from this and let go. If you feel like you've done everything you can, if it's to either save this relationship or to save a job or whatever it might be, to try and sort of pour some water on this flaming fire over here, if you've done all that and you feel content that you've done everything you can, it's time to step back and just, you can't do any more. So you need to release it from your mind, cut that cord, cut the emotional, the physical, the spiritual cord, just release it, because it's not serving you. If you want it to turn out better for you, you need to get yourself into a more positive headspace. Focus on positive manifestation. What you focus on expands. So just remember that. And believe me, I have to tell myself that a lot. Even me saying these words is going to help stick in your mind. What you focus on expands. So focus on what you want to attract. Okay, so focus on that rather than what you don't have. Because if you focus on that, you're going to create more lack. So you want to focus in an abundance mentality here. But I think that you're on your way there, okay? I think if you are still stuck in this place, because this is a collective reading, I feel like you could be at any of these points here. So if you are here in the past, kind of in this stuck energy, feeling really upset, if this has just happened for you, this is where you're going to be. You're going to get to peace. You're going to feel serene. You're going to be in control. Okay, so just remember that and just keep telling yourself positive things. You know, it kind of seems fake in some ways when you're feeling really sad to say, I'm feeling so happy, but it does change your mindset with persistency. It's all about your perception. And lastly here with the 7th house, so 7th house rules relationships, but it can also rule divorces or certainly changes with other people, and this can be business partnerships as well for some. But that's what that house rules. So I feel like for some of you, it could be a business partner situation, or it could be a long-term relationship. But in the 7th house, when we have planets transiting that house, you could be having those transits right now or aspects to it. So, you know, you can get married in the 7th house, but you can also get divorced. So it's definitely a time about relationships. And I think that is the key lesson for you to learn here is, you know, what relationships do you need in your life? What relationships don't you need? Can you work on some relationships and evolve together? Or are you just holding each other back in some way? You know, maybe changing how you deal with people and taking a harder look at yourself and how you project yourself onto others. Okay, so I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much for watching group number 1. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2, here are your spirit animal messages. So we have Bear, you are the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. And we have Earth here. Flowing River. Oh, that's so beautiful. This card doesn't come out often. I don't even recall seeing this before. It's strange. Sometimes I can have cards for months and months on end when I'm shuffling, before they come out. It's really like before I see one. Strange. Okay, Caring Connections, which is in reverse, and we do have the number 14, and numerology is number 5. So definitely a change happening with you at this time. So with the Bear energy here, I feel like you are a strong person. You are someone who is very grounded. You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you have a lot of depth here as well, a lot of emotions. So maybe you could have like a water moon, or you're somebody who definitely feels very emotional and tumultuous at times. I'm also getting kind of fiery energy here as well, like a fiery river. And carrying connections, I do feel that because it's in reverse, and so you may be feeling at this time like you're not being cared for. A relationship with a family member, a partner or a friend, and you feel that you just haven't been taken care of the way that you've been taking care of them. But remember, it's safe to step into your light. So I'm going to read the description to this card because these messages are so beautiful. And I feel like there'd be something in there that will be helpful and resonate with you. So, when the bear appeared to me, he led me into a beautiful sunset and engulfed in that gorgeous yellow glow. I felt warmth around and within me. His message is simple. It is safe to step into the light. I give you strength to do that. It is safe to be seen. The bear stands strong and powerful in his convictions, and he walks with you. He is guarding your spirit body. Just as spirits take on the role of our gatekeepers, guarding and protecting our entry into the astral planes and other dimensions, so too do animals. His role is to transport you safely. Very much like the wolf, I often see them appear together. He makes sure that you get to where you need to be, leading you only to high vibrational planes that match your energy. Call on your bear before meditation and sleeping hours. He is happy to be of service. It might be at these times that you need some extra strength and an extra help to lead you to the light and see what lies within. The crystal companions would be sunstone, amber, red flint, or pyrite. I just feel like for some of you that you have been dealing with something that has been quite emotional, and you're considering just leaving this in the past, and you're looking into the future, but things just seem so murky right now. Things seem a little bit all over the place, but at the same time, there's light there. So I do feel like you see the light either in this situation with this person, or you see it, whether it's just on your own path, looking to move forwards and leaving them there. So I'm going to pull some tarot now and get some more clarity for you. So what is your spirit animal trying to say? What messages are they trying to give you, group 2? Okay, so I have the 6 of Cups. Five of Swords reversed. The Hierophant. Okay, so interesting. I feel that you are thinking about somebody, and I do feel this is somebody from your past, or somebody that there's certainly an emotional connection here between you, but it seems like it's quite a fond kind of relationship. Like it's somebody either that reminds you of someone from your past, or there could be a connection to children. Maybe you see them as a mother-like figure or a childlike figure in some way, but there's definitely this strong bond or connection, because it could even be for some of you struggling with a connection with your child, or even childhood issues for some of you. If there's no physical children, or that relationship doesn't resonate, it could be these old childhood issues, or just memories that you're thinking of fondly. It's giving you these kind of nostalgic vibes here. With the Hierophant though, this is very much a learning experience. And you might, I feel like you're somebody who's quite wise. I feel like you're someone who is mature, who is, worldly. You've been through a lot, you've experienced a lot in your life, and you have that wisdom and you have the knowledge. And if you're not sort of older physically in age, I feel like you're ahead of your time, age-wise. You are definitely somebody who is, just ahead of the times here. And you're somebody who make a good counselor or a healer or a teacher. People like to listen to you. People find that you give them hope, you help to give them balance, and you give them knowledge. With the 5 of Swords here reversed, there was some kind of mental games here, or mental anguish or anxiety that was going on here, potentially between this person we're thinking of here or in your past, but I definitely feel like it's now in the past. I feel like it's kind of been squashed. It's done. That situation is over. So I'm going to pull some more tarot for you and see what other messages are coming through for you, group 2. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Lovers. That came out the last time. It's how strange, but I won't say any more on that. There's definitely this strong connection with this person, or this, if this is something from your past, this was really intense and it's mutual. And I still feel like it is mutual here. The fact that it's come out in the upright, I feel like this situation between you, even though there may have been some disconnection in the past, I feel like that there's something been renewed here, and you both feel the same way about each other. You're definitely reciprocating each other's feelings. But with the Lover, sometimes that can indicate a third party, like somebody getting in between you. But I don't always see this as a physical person. Sometimes I see this as anxiety, because anxiety, or if someone has mental health issues, that can get in the way of a relationship or a connection. It can really make things confusing if someone's not seeing things clearly. So I feel for some of you that could be an issue here, or even like a separate entity. But it could always be anybody, a family member, a friend, an acquaintance. It could even be a job, something there that just gets in the way. But I definitely see it as more of either a physical person or sort of some cloudiness and anxiety. And then with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so you could be dealing with a male in your life that is either in one way, they could be the kind of lazy, not really wanting to make any movements towards you, not making any effort, whether that's with you or with their work. But it can go in the opposite with this Knight of Pentacles. I will pull another card just to clarify, but that can also be overly career driven or money driven, not really giving much thought to anything but that. So let me just clarify the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords reversed. So I do feel like there was some deception and lies with this person. This person was not honourable, but the fact that it's reversed, it shows that I feel is in the past. But this can also be self-deception. Again, not seeing things clearly. So it could be this male energy here that has some mental health issues, or issues with being able to see clearly, or having awareness, having real awareness of themselves or their actions here. So I'm going to just pull some of these for you. Okay, so we have soulmate. Almost there. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, exciting times ahead. Wow, that is a lovely spread, is it not? So, exciting times ahead. I feel like you are on your way to meet your soulmate. How exciting. That really is. I feel like you are almost there. Like, that's pretty black and white. You are almost there to meeting your soulmate. So things are going to be taking a turn for you. I would say the advice here is to really connect with your inner child, and connect with the people around you's inner children as well, and just see that we're all, when we look at our inner child, we were innocent. So just connect with your inner child, and connect with the people close to you, their inner child, and just see the innocence, because there is an innocence and purity to us all. And of course there can be a not so innocent side to us all, because that is the law of duality and polarity. It's black and white. Where there's good, there is bad, and vice versa. No one person is all bad, or no one person is all good. And I think just seeing that situation for what it is, I think that you're letting go of something. You're letting go of either a specific person or connection, or letting go of a way of thinking, and you're finding your strength. You are very strong and grounded at this time, and this is leading you on the path to meet your soulmate or somebody. If you don't believe in soulmates, you're going to have a very, very strong connection. But this is a beautiful connection. This isn't like a karmic connection or a twin flame so much where it's just intense, but it's there to teach you a lesson. But this is more about, you've paid your dues. You've paid your dues with that toxicity, with these lies and deception in the past. You've paid for all of that, and now it's time for you to just have someone that you feel comfortable with, that you feel happy with. When you meet them, you just feel good feelings. There's no sort of anxiety or confusion about them. It's just a certain knowing, yeah, actually I like spending time with this person and I want to spend more time with them, and it's reciprocal. So there's no questioning, where is it going? How are they feeling? You just know. And that situation is coming up for you, group 2, which is really exciting. I'm very much excited for you. So, and when you do meet this person, if you remember, please come back and let me know. Give me a comment down below. Let me know if you have met this soulmate, or whether maybe you think you know who this person is. Just, let me know down in the comments, and give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group number 2. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3, here are your spirit animal messages. So we have polar bear. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. So we have earth and we have water as well, energy here. Okay. Elder. We actually have a deer there, a couple of deers. Okay. And then we have the 4th chakra, which is in reverse. Okay, so I will read the description to this polar bear card in a minute because the messages are so lovely, but this definitely shows, I feel like there's a certain coldness to you right now. There's possibly a block in your heart chakra, which means that maybe you're not feeling compassion for yourself or compassion for others, or love for yourself or love for others. There's definitely something going on there with you where you've shut down and you've blocked yourself. And I feel it's a protective mechanism from being hurt in the past. Okay, with elder, I feel that you could be somebody that is older and wiser, or somebody that is mature beyond their years. But it's definitely a lot of earth and earthy, sort of grounded energy. But with this water, with the polar bear here, there's something emotional going on. So I'm gonna read the description to the polar bear, and then I'll pull some tarot. Polar bear holds loving grandmother energy. She has the mothering instinct to guide you in the right direction. She's all about nurturing your energy and solar plexus. Call her energy in to hold you and show you the way. She will light up your options if you ask her for signs. Being a white animal, she is made up of pure, brilliant light and therefore connected to the angels. She brings an angelic connection to your comfort and support. If you feel down, upset, worried or sad, fall back on her energy. She will encase you with white light to massage your heart and solar plexus for the gentle release of anxiety or worry that may be trapped. Her message is this: let me protect you. Let me hold and guide you as a grandmother would. I offer up the strength you need at this time and protection. And the crystal companions are Boanet, Emerald, and the Golden Healer. So yeah, it definitely shows there's blocks in your solar plexus and your heart chakra. So the solar plexus is all about your ego and your personal power, your where you hold your psychic abilities, your confidence. So I feel like your confidence has been shaken lately and it's caused you to close up. This is what I see. I see like a beautiful flower that has just closed in on itself. And I want to know why. So let's see. Why have you closed up here? Okay, 7 of Pentacles, so more earth energy. The Hermit, card of Virgo. The 2 of Cups, reverse. Okay, so we've got lots of earth here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it doesn't have to be. But we have the Hermit is the card of Virgo. Now, I feel that maybe you've been putting your focus and attention more into work, or you feel like you've worked really hard on something, but then I see silence. The Hermit shuts down, recluses, goes in on itself. So again, just like I said with the flower, sort of curling in on itself, I feel exactly that. That's what the Hermit does. You know, turns that light off, doesn't speak to anybody, doesn't see anybody for a while. So I just feel like that's maybe that's where you are right now. You don't. It's not a personal attack on anyone, but you just need time to be on your own and to understand the situation and what's going on. The Two of Cups here. That's something emotional. There's a connection that has been separated or severed here, I feel. So I mean, this may have been recently, but this also could have been some time in the past that you're still holding on to in some way. But I do feel the sense, again, just going cold on it. And maybe you were holding on to it, you lost hope, and now you've completely closed down to anybody new coming in. So let's get some more clarity here. Yes, Ten of Cups reversed. This really is everything just turning upside down. No emotional fulfillment. Judgment in reverse as well. Yeah, this is pretty major. Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups. Okay, a little bit more positive now. Beautiful. So I do feel that there could have been something in the family, like the family broke up here, or, you know, this can represent a split or a divorce or something to do with children. Being upright, it's all about emotional completion and fulfillment, and being reversed is totally the opposite. So it's like your dreams were just smashed with this person, but I do see things taking a new turn for you. This is something karmic that has happened here with you, and yeah, this is a brand new cycle. So you've been very much stuck in this place, and you've done the right thing by taking some time out or by shutting off others, because you have got some healing that needs to be done in order for you to find this window, this gap, this crack that I feel that is there for you to sort of step through, and there'll be huge expansion when you do that. And I feel like luck is going to start turning in your favor, which is amazing. But coming over here, I feel this is maybe where we were in the past with the Judgment card in reverse. Maybe, you know, this could be literal physically judging someone or having somebody judge you for something. But then we have the male with the King of Cups here. So it's like this dominant male energy, maybe a slightly older male, but it could, I'm not gender specific here, but it could be a female with that very strong dominant male energy as well. But this person is very open and loving and giving, and you know, this might be where you're feeling right now. You gave and you gave and you gave to this. You gave your heart, you gave your soul, you gave your money, you gave your time, and it just feels like it was just, what was it for? You know, in your mind, like, why did this happen? But if you've got children, you know why, because you got some beautiful souls out of this. But if you don't, I feel there is a greater purpose to this. And I think that is a time of self-discovery for you, and of definitely letting go. And you need some warmth in your life. I feel you need, you know, some physical warmth. You know, maybe you live in a cold country. Maybe you're feeling quite cold right now, but just getting some warmth, getting outside. I mean, right here at this very moment in the UK, it's absolutely boiling. I know it's summertime here at this very moment, but yeah. If you're not around sun, just see if you can, or drink something, drink some orange juice, drink something sunny, have some lemon, or just, you need to have some warmth, you know, wrap yourself in a blanket or something. And then we have the 12th house. Okay, these are the astrological houses. I'm just going to pull one more for you. Ooh, okay, so we do have obsessed here, but that one came up with too many, so you may be feeling obsessed about something. Maybe someone was obsessed with you. Oh, you have the wisdom. Okay. Yeah, so I do feel like you know the truth. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge when it comes to this situation. Okay. It could have something to do with being the 6th house. This can be to do with routines, your daily routines, your health. So there might, you know, and this is like physical health. It's also that Virgo rules the 6th house. So all Virgo matters, organization, sort of getting things organized. That might be a place that you're in. Maybe that's something that you want to divert your attention to at this time, focusing on your health and your well-being, focusing on organizing the things that need doing. I mean, we are coming up to Virgo season very soon. So I do feel like this is a message to kind of get things in order here as well. By taking a bit of this time out, make sure you are taking care of yourself. You do need to take care of your mind, because the 12th house is all about the unconscious, what is going on underneath the surface. So that's definitely something that I feel you need to work on by meditating, just taking some time out. You don't need to speak to people all the time if you're feeling good. If you need to take some time away from certain people, do that. Do what feels good. You can always reach out to people and say, you know, send one message, say, hey, you know, not being rude or anything, but I'm just taking a few days out from whether it's social media or from just texting in general. Say, I'm fine, but I just need some space, whatever it might be. If that makes you feel good, or just go off the radar, do whatever the hell you feel like you need to do. But you definitely need to look after your mind. And I just feel like your home, you need to work out your, you know, your home life, your finances, your business, your paperwork, just getting all that in order. But look after your mind and yourself first. Have a long bath, or put a face mask on, or, you know, go for a run, go for a swim, whatever makes you feel good and that you see as self-care. Do that for yourself. And then I think that things are going to really start to change for you. But it really feels like it's all about the earthly matters and staying grounded for you at this time. And once you sort of come through this stage, and then I think things are going to start picking up for you. But at this very moment, as you're watching this reading, group number 3, I feel like that's where you need to be right now. You need to focus on the internal and, you know, work on your heart chakra, do some heart chakra and solar plexus meditations, because your confidence certainly was knocked here as well. So I feel like you definitely need to work on your own self-esteem and feeling good about what you're doing. And I think that then things are going to really turn around for you really beautifully, group number 3. So let me know down in the comments below if this did resonate with you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Okay, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group number 3. Take care. Okay, group number 4, and your spirit animal messages. So let's see. Oh, we have llama. Soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. Oh, I've only had these cards for a week or so. My dad bought them for me, which was lovely, and the Tarot del Fuego as well. So, yeah, I've gone through them, but I haven't pulled this one when I've been doing my own readings with them yet. So, and I just love it. It just makes me smile. I love llamas. I did a llama walk on the moors before. It's great. Anyway, Vision Quest. And then we have the 7th chakra, and it's kind of cool but kind of weird, because I think we've had a chakra card come out in every reading so far in this like scenario, so which is strange, but I love it. So I'm getting a lot of earth here. I mean, even if we look at Vision Quest, we've got the rocks here. It's very much grounded, earthy, sort of strong energy here, but there's definitely a lightness and a fun energy that comes through with llama. I'm going to read the description to the card in a moment, but just initially that's what I get. I get like the vibrancy, the fun, the exciting, and they're just cute. Okay, so, and then we have the 7th chakra. So that's all about your connection to the divine. And I feel like because it's upright, it's working really well. It's strong. Your connection to the divine is very, very strong. Or connection to your faith is strong. And I think it's really helping guide you at this time. The fact that we have 41 there as well, which is number 5 in numerology, that's represents a change. So you're definitely going through some kind of transitional change at this time. So let me see. Llamas are amazingly tough and resilient animals. Native to Central and South America, they can live on arid mountaintops and barren tundra. Growth is about persevering and adapting to change. Don't be in a hurry to get to your destination. It's all about the journey. Have faith and trust in your path. There are many lessons to learn. The llama appears to you now to symbolize the strength and endurance within you. Prioritize personal growth and connection to the divine at this time. Excuse me, llamas are also loving, social, intelligent, and curious animals. They are easily trained but can change their demeanor if too heavy a load is put on them. Be aware of how much is on your mind and shoulders at this moment. Maybe you are worrying too much and carrying too large a load. The crystal companions for this card, clear quartz and Herkimer diamond. Nice. Yes, so definitely a connection to the divine, like I said. You have that strong connection, and if you're not feeling like that at this time, this is the journey that you're on. So I do feel that you have had a lot. You have been bearing a load, and maybe that's something that you're doing at the moment. You're lightening the load. You're starting to release something. So I'm going to pull some tarot now and see. I just feel like you're really you're a very vibrant person. You're colorful, you're funny. I feel like you're bubbly, intelligent. You're all of those fun things and the curious things like llamas. Maybe you're somebody who is very spiritually connected, but you like digging deep. Maybe you like to travel and explore. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands, which is reversed. Yeah, I mean, that right there is about releasing responsibilities, releasing the burdens on your shoulders. Couldn't have been more perfect for that. Okay. The Hermit reversed. Yeah. How strange is that? Okay. I won't go into that. The Hermit reversed. So I do feel like there was something that you went cold on at some point. Okay, you decided not to engage with someone or engage with your job or whatever it might have been for you. There was something that you closed the door on. But you've decided to open you've either opened a new door or you've seen something differently. You've turned that light back on. Okay, because I say that, you know, with the Hermit, I feel it's like a flower that just closes in on itself. That's what the Hermit does. Recluses, closes in. But when the Hermit is reversed, that flower opens up. So I feel like you are really flourishing. You've had to let go of something in order to flourish, which is so amazing. And 7 of Pentacles is, I feel like you're working really hard. This is you putting in that physical time, that physical work to actually get to this place where you feel like you don't have as much responsibility, and then you can put your time and effort more wisely and productively into other areas of your life. So I'm going to pull more tarot for you. Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups. And the Star. Same card, 7 of Coins, 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles. Whoa, okay, 4 of Wands. Right, so this is really good. This is good news for you, Group 4. Good news. So the fact that we have 2 7 of Pentacles, you are making some movements here in your career or your work. You really are. If this is more about a person, because for some of you it's going to be about a person, for some of you it's going to be about a career or a friendship. Okay, you'll know which one this is. But I feel like you are putting in that work. You are making movements with whatever it is you're doing. But I'm getting more so it's career, it's money, it's physically based. So I think that you're somebody who definitely is putting their heart and soul into what they're doing here. And I think you're going to get a lot of recognition here with the Star. People are really going to look up to you. I do feel like you're going to be recognized for your achievements. People really are going to start looking up to you. And with the 4 of Wands, there's going to be a celebration to be had. So I feel that, you know, for some of you, this might be a promotion. You may receive a promotion, or you may be offered a new job that is better than what you've got now. It can also mean marriage for some of you. So if you're with a partner and you feel like things are going that way, this can be a very strong indicator that yes, that will happen. If you are single right now, I feel like this is your future. You are going to meet somebody either you get married to or you move in together where you have this celebration. But for others of you who are interested in love, or you've already got this, you're like, I'm married, I've got all this. This means that you are going to be celebrating something else. So whatever it is you don't have, you're going to be celebrating either way, which is amazing. And I feel with the 6 of Cups, this can be something to do with children. But also I feel like there's a nostalgia or thinking of the past. And maybe this is something that you did think about in the past. And maybe you shut it down. Maybe you didn't connect with it at the time. Just the timing was off. I just feel that for you, Group 4, that something to do with the timing being off. Something just wasn't fitting. Whereas now I feel like this is your time. And something had to crumble for a new beginning to happen and be offered for you to feel more optimistic and taking a leap of faith into the beyond. Yes, I mean, look, we've got the world here. You have the world at your feet. This is a brand new cycle for you, Group 4. This is really exciting. This is one of my favorite reads so far, actually. Yes, okay. So a positive new cycle, something new is beginning. And again, I just see you being admired here. Like people really looking up to you and wanting your advice, wanting to connect with you in some way. Okay, what do we have there? So we have the Queen of Swords, yes, because maybe you were in a place where you weren't receptive, you weren't open to communication. You may have, this could be you just cutting someone off, cutting someone down, being like, no, do you know what, I'm done. Either, you know, swords can represent thoughts, words, so it could even be in your mind, you've decided to cut something off, you're done. I just see this as being some kind of an ending, leaving something here in the past and looking into something more bright. Your future looks more bright, and it could just be letting go of what wasn't serving you in some way. And we just had the Six of Cups jump out again. It's so weird that we've had doubles twice now in this reading. So yes, definitely some connection either with children or your childhood or your inner child connection. Okay. And I will say the signs in a moment as well that I see. And then we have, oh, King of Wands. Okay, so we do have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got the card of Aquarius there. We have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we do have Water, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So we have all the fire as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it doesn't matter what sign you are, but I do feel there's going to be a strong male figure that comes into your life, or it could be a very strong and dominant female that has that kind of masculine energy. But this person here is confident, they are loving and generous and very, very giving, but strong, like really, really strong. One of the strongest, you know, of all of them, really knows how to fight, doesn't give up. So this could also be your energy here, feeling like you're not ready to give up the fight. You are working towards your dreams. You are getting there. But I also feel like maybe there could be a man in your life, you know, a family member, a friend, a work colleague, whoever that might be, that can help you on your journey and can maybe give you some advice. So I'm just going to pull some of these cards here for you. Let's see. This one wanted to come out. Be honest. Obsessed. Okay, so we have listen to the signs, yeah, and then we have let it go. So there we go. Listen to the signs. As I said, your connection to the divine, they are trying to give you signs right now. So you could be noticing certain number synchronicities. You could be seeing certain animals, insects, birds. You may be seeing them really frequently. You may be seeing someone's name. It might keep popping up somewhere and you just keep noticing it, or a place name, or a certain smell or a food. There's something there. The universe is trying to give you signs, and I feel like you're listening. But for some of you that aren't listening, just take notice. Every time you see a synchronicity, just mental note it, because every time you mental note those signs, the universe will send you more and more and more. And it can even start manifesting physically in your body the more you tune into it. And I think that you are someone that's very in tune with those feelings. So you may have been feeling those, I feel that's what the universe does. It'll give you sort of subtle signs. It'll give you subtle signs to show you what you should do. And then if you ignore them, it'll come in stronger and stronger and stronger. And then it'll start to do physical things, and it'll start to eat you up physically inside and make you feel ill. It's like a poison. It's toxic when you're doing something that doesn't serve you. It's poisoning you very slowly on an internal level. So as soon as you are able to realize and become aware of whatever it is that's causing you the suffering inside, then you can release it and let it go. So I feel like you need to be more honest with yourself. What are you obsessed with? You know, or is somebody obsessed with you? I do feel like you could have this obsessive energy, but a lot of the time I feel like you use it in a positive way. Like when you get into something, whether it's a project or your work or your career, something that, you know, you really get stuck into, you become obsessed, you want to know everything about it. You know, you're somebody who's very, very smart, you're intellectual, you like to be full of knowledge, and you like to pass on that knowledge too. So in that way, the obsession can really steer you in a positive direction. But this is where you need to be careful with it, because there may be something that you were obsessing about that wasn't serving your highest good, that wasn't making you feel good, that made you feel negative in some way. Well, obsession all comes down to your thoughts. That's where obsession starts and finishes, all in your mind. So just take a moment to recheck in your mind, what are you obsessing about? And if it is a positive obsession, people might think obsession is just a bad thing, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't, definition of the word, whatever. But I feel that obsession, it depends, what are you obsessing about? And if it's something that you are passionate about and you actually enjoy and you're just stuck in it, I think that's positive. You know, that's how I can feel about astrology, for instance, or how I was initially when I was learning tarot. I was obsessed, but I enjoyed that. There was no negativity attached to it. So it depends what emotions are attached to the obsession. So just take note of that, listen to the signs that you're receiving, and then with your gut, listening to your gut, you'll be able to let go of what doesn't serve you, and you're going to have more doors open for you. I do see really exciting things. Like I said, you're working hard, you're going to be recognized, you possibly could get married, or you will be celebrating something really soon. So just persevere with it, and great things will happen to you, group 4. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if this resonates for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this pick a card reading today. I hope you will have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 5, here are your spirit animal messages. Peacock. Okay, so we have Peacock, self-love, time to celebrate you and all of your magnificent light. Talking stick. And then we have the 3rd chakra reversed. Okay. So for you, group 5, there could be a block here in your solar plexus chakra. This is all about your confidence, your personal power, your growth, where you store your psychic abilities and creativities. And I think that there's a block going on there for you at the moment. So something may have knocked your confidence, but I feel you're somebody who is actually very, very attractive. And I feel like you really put yourself out there with how you look in a positive way. I think that you're somebody like everybody really looks up to, admires. Maybe you're sort of known on social media. You could do makeup or hair or fashion or something where you're really, I don't know, people just love the way that you look, okay? But there's definitely something going on an internal level for you. So self-love is what's needed. I feel like a lot of people love you and admire you, and you look beautiful on the outside, but I don't feel like you love yourself as much on the inside at this time. So this is a timeless reading. This is at the moment the messages you need to hear. So this isn't to say that this is how it's going to be forever. This is just the current energy right now. Talking stick, I do feel like you need to be more open and talk to people, and maybe be more open with your feelings and your thoughts about something. There's just something there that you need to discuss. And you know, if with a talking circle, it's a circle in a tribe where they'll hold this stick with a feather, they'll say what they need to say, they pass it on to the next person. Everyone has to stay silent whilst the only person holding the stick is the one that gets their chance and the floor to speak. So there's definitely something surrounding that. But I'm going to just read the description to the Peacock card for you, and then I'll pull some tarot. Peacock, so time to celebrate you and all your magnificent light. Be proud of where you are now and how far you've come. Take a moment to let that feeling settle into your heart. You have worked so hard and supported so many others. Now it's time to be all that you need for yourself. You may have completed a cycle and change in your life. Perhaps you have achieved something great, and the peacock comes to let you know that you can let yourself be proud. Do something today to honor your love, to honor and love yourself, your soul and your journey. Buy yourself some flowers, give yourself some time to meditate with a crystal, or have a ritual bath. Do something that makes you feel happy and makes you shine a little brighter. Take the time to thank your unseen support for how far you have come. The crystal companions are rose quartz, peacock ore, and rainbow obsidian. Yes, so I do feel you have, like I said, you've worked really hard, and I think you've reached a high level in what you're doing here, whether this is in a relationship context or whether this is in regards to your career or your job. I feel you've definitely reached quite a high level in some way, a higher level of consciousness, a higher state of commitment. If it's, well, whatever it's regarding, I just feel like you're quite up there, but your confidence and your nerves have been shaken here. And I do feel like you need to ground yourself. So I'm going to pull some tarot and see what other messages are coming through here for you. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. Eight of Cups reversed. So I do feel like in the past you dealt with some kind of pain or heartbreak. This was a betrayal. And I feel this is something even though I feel like consciously you're over it, you are. I feel like you've way moved past this energy, but there's something that is still, there's eating away at you. And I think why this happened, this betrayal, has caused these issues with you. Has caused you to feel insecure or non-confident. Maybe this person really dragged you down, made you feel like you weren't worthy. And I think that you've come a long way from this, but there's still this kind of niggling feeling that you aren't good enough, or what if they were right? And I feel that that's something that is really good for you to let go of here, because you're stuck. Eight of Cups shows that you're stuck. You've not walked away from this on an emotional level. You're still hooked in here somewhere. And you may not realize this on a conscious level yet. This might be so sort of deeply ingrained and subconscious that you don't realize. And it could be manifesting physically in your body. It could be manifesting in the behaviors that you take action on. If there's something that you do as something that's self-soothing that you feel is negative, or if you emotionally eat or drink or take drugs, or maybe you don't eat very much, it could be the opposite. Maybe you starve yourself, or you just, there's something there. There's just something there that I feel that is keeping you here, because you haven't fully finished healing or dealing with the pain from the past. Because with this King of Swords reverse energy, this is somebody that was really harsh. Maybe they cut you off. Maybe you cut them off, okay? Whoever is the male energy here, it could be a sense you cut them off, they cut you off. But I feel, I'm getting more the sense that they did. Or, you know, they're the one that ended this by betraying you, okay? They are the ones that they stuck their sword in the dirt here. And they could be really harsh. I think that this person said some horrible things to you, and I think that they've still stuck with you, and they kind of ruminate and go round and round in your head sometimes. So let me just see. So we have Queen of Pentacles. We have the Moon, okay, which is the card of Pisces. And we have Queen of Pentacles, which could be any earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but definitely strong Pisces here. So this could have been a secret for some of you. Maybe you were keeping a secret, or somebody was keeping a secret here. It's all about your emotions as well. This is definitely a very emotionally sensitive time for you. And you may be in this place where you're very intuitive and sensitive. Well, you pay for sensitivity with sensitivity. So it's nice that when you are very in tune and sensitive, that you pick up things that you want to know, so you don't make bad decisions. So you're guided with your intuition. However, it can go too far sometimes, and sometimes the sensitivity isn't always nice. And that may be where you are right now, and kind of wishing you weren't so sensitive and you were a bit more grounded at times. But you know, don't try and change who you are. It's okay sometimes to kind of live up there in fantasy, but I do feel there is a message for you to try and come back down to earth a little bit, ground yourself, walk in nature, walk barefoot in nature, hug some trees. One of my very good friends, you know, who's an excellent Reiki and crystal healer, she opened my eyes to all the chakras. And when I went and hugged the tree, I thought, well, that sounds crazy, but when I hugged the tree, I swear to God, I cried. And things have changed a lot for me since that moment. So, you know, just pick a tree. You don't have to, nobody has to see you do it. Just hug the tree, but feel just that connection to the earth. Try and bring yourself down a little bit, because I think that you've just been a little bit all over the place, really. So let me see what else is coming through. Ten of Wands. This has come out so much today. Okay. The Hierophant. Wow, okay. So we have the card of Taurus here as well, and then we have more fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sorry, I don't know why I went to say Pisces again. I feel there's definitely some strong Pisces are watching this today. Okay. I feel that you are moving forwards, okay? You have a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of weight on your shoulders. So I think you're trying to manage a lot at this time. I feel like, again, you're someone who, like I said, is kind of up. You could be in charge. You could be the boss here of people, or even in a relationship setting or friendships. I feel like you just have a lot on your plate. And maybe for you, some of you that have children as well, you have children to take care of, but like you're top of the household or you're top of your place of work. And I see you still moving forwards and reaching that place of completion. So if you're feeling a little bit like, oh my God, is this worth it? Is all of my energy and time and passion worth what I'm doing? And I feel like it is. Yes, you are so close to feeling more content and calm. And with the Hierophant here, so this can mean either you're seeking advice from someone with knowledge about something, either to do with business or your personal growth, even relationship. It can be relationship counseling or something. For others of you, it might be you giving the advice, you know, sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge, because that is what we should all do. That's the whole point of knowledge, is we learn it, we understand it, and we pass it on. You know, that's the best way to, I mean, good karma for yourself, you know, find these things out, share the knowledge. You know, that's the wonderful thing about living in the day and age of social media, because, I mean, there's the polarities, of course, there's the dark place, then there's the, you know, the good from it, and all of the information that is at our fingertips. And if you have a lot of valid information or life experience about something, then yeah, feel free to share that. Be more open to talking about it, and people want to listen to you, again, because I feel like you have been through a lot. And there's something about you that draws people to you, like the peacock. You kind of, I feel like you've got that confidence. You show confidence. You show that, you know, you're somebody who maybe either likes the way that they appear, or they like the fact that they're in charge. Like you've got that, I don't know, it's a confident vibe that you put across here, and definitely an alluring vibe that draw people in. So you're definitely putting that across, but you need to feel this more internally. Okay, feel that, be the inner peacock as well, not just the outer peacock. Like feel that self-love, feel that confidence deep within, and it'll manifest in a more positive way. Because I feel for you guys, there's not anything too bad here. A lot of this again is just in the past. You need to deal with what's happened here a little more. You might need some healing. Maybe if you have a local Reiki therapist or someone that you can get some healing from, I highly recommend that. Just working on yourself a little bit in that respect, maybe taking some time out to just reevaluate. But I feel like you don't have much time to take out at the moment, but even if you can just take 1 hour out of the week to get some healing or to do some deep meditation, whatever will work for you. Okay, I'm just going to pull a couple of these for you. Ooh, someone is watching you. Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Again, I feel like, yeah, maybe you are someone who has a presence online or something, like someone is watching you. This could be one particular person, and whoever popped into your mind first, that person is watching you or has been keeping an eye on you, okay? But I also feel that there's maybe quite a few people that are watching you, watching every move you make, okay? Ooh, okay, and then we have moving. Okay, so maybe you're moving. And then we have karmic. So everything that has been happening for you right now, this is all karmic. This is happening for a reason. There is a greater purpose to all of this. And you may be physically moving. Maybe you're relocating, even moving countries. I see even crossing water potentially for some of you. But I feel like you could just be moving house, possibly moving jobs for some of you, or moving on from a person. But I get the sense it's more about work and about career and about home. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. And with it being karmic, this, like I said, I think maybe there was something that happened here, something that happened that has caused a shift in your perception. And I think that even going through these painful times and showing your strength, even if you've not felt like it on the inside, you've showed your strength and your beauty, and it's really paying off. It's paying off, and I feel like there's a karmic debt that is being repaid to you. So this could have carried through from a past life, some good karma's coming your way because you were a good person in your past life, but could also be the good stuff that you've done in this life. And maybe you've done a lot for other people and you've not seen the reward, you've not felt supported, or you've not seen like the results or the fruits of your labor. I mean, not to say that, you know, you've done these good things out of the goodness of your heart, not necessarily to gain anything from it, but you may have felt like you are very giving and you just don't receive that same kind of love and admiration back. But that's just showing me that karma is about to change for you, and your karmic debt is going to be repaid. So all of the good things you have done are going to be repaid to you, especially because I don't feel like you think about it like that. I don't think you think that, you know, you do a favor for a favor. I think you're just a person who, if you can and you will, you'll help somebody. You know, if you're willing and able, then you'll help them. But that's going to give you some positive karma. Okay, but it doesn't work like, I do this favor for you and then you do one for me, back and forth. Some people do operate like that. But I mean, personally, I like to just think, you know, if you have the time and the energy or the money or whatever it might be to help somebody in that moment, just do it. And they will repay you in some form at a later date. It doesn't have to be straight away like, okay, now you owe me a favor. And I don't think this is how you think, but I know that there are people out there that do operate like that because I met them, which is fine. Be how you want to be. But that's just not the way I like to be. And I feel like that's the same for you. You extend your kindness out of the goodness of your heart and you will receive it back. So if you've been waiting for that, just be a little more patient because it's coming. Okay, and I see a big change. I see a move. I see wonderful things happening for you, group number 5. So, and the fact that you are number 5 as well. 5 in numerology represents a change. So definitely things are changing for you. I feel like your surroundings are going to change. Your mind is going to change. Your heart, you're going to realign and you're going to come back as a new and improved version of your peacock self. Okay, thank you so much for watching group number 5. Let me know down in the comments if this did resonate for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this pick a card reading today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.